at one.
Well, we're back. What has only been a short commercial break to you has been about 15 minutes in the building. A terrible altercation continued. It was a very ugly sight as Percy Pringle and Eric Embry had to be carried out of the building. We move on with our next match now with the Simpson brothers. Wait a minute, this is not...
An example of exactly what this man created. You created, and you paid the consequences. You see these two men. You better listen to me for a second. Hey, you keep saying, hey, you better listen to me. Listen good. I'm going to own your body, and I'm going to own your soul. You started it now. You think, started it now, boy. You think for 1 minute that you're going to get fired with reinstating that little punk. You got another thought coming. You better listen, boy. Don't make another mistake tonight.
Look out, they're into it here, even on the floor. Things are really out of control now with Akbar, who is even shoving Frank Disick around. All of this started after the stunning announcement that Eric Embry had been reinstated, and then, oh, you know what, broke loose. Frank, I wouldn't be in your shoes for love nor money.
Well, it's one thing about it. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
That's a good attorney, dude. You better have a good attorney, you understand? Better have a good attorney. I'm going to have everything you got.
You better have a nice
baseball. I'm going to be sitting in your position.
Oh, we're going to break, Mark.
Yeah, good idea. We'll be back. Try to get order restored. Back at the Sportatorium, the tag team bedlam continues. Cactus Jack Manson and Gorgeous Gary Young on Steve and Sean Frank. Like I say, it's really getting hot in here now.
It truly is, Mark. You know, everybody's life is going to be different from this day forward. Mine, certainly, I can see my time being spent in the courts from here on. For Eric Embry, it'll never be the same. Certainly for Percy Pringle, I don't think he's ever been hurt in his entire wrestling career like he was there. The doctors are taking him on. He's going to require a bunch of stitches. I really feel bad for Percy in all of this. Percy, not an everyday wrestler. I mean, I can sympathize with him most of all. Eric Embry, he's been in there taking the beatings. He's used to it. I can sympathize with Percy because I've been out of the ring. I couldn't imagine taking the beating Percy just took. I mean, it's one thing to take it if you're Eric Embry, or if you're Kerry Von Erich, or if you're Gary Young, or if you're one of the Simpsons. But to take it and not be in there every day taking the beatings, Mark, I do not envy his position at all.
They're at it out there on the floor around the ring. Cactus Jack getting him from both ends as Sean turns him over.
And Cactus Jack Manson hard on that man. Look at here. Nothing Young and Manson are doing is working right, Mark. It's like a roll. I told you all they ever had to do was to muster the forces, and that's just what they're doing now. As in weeks past, everything Akbar did turned to gold. Well, you know what it's turning to now, Mark. It sure ain't gold.
Steve and Sean, favorites of the crowd as they throw Manson into the ropes and deliver the double drop kick. Along the rope, punishment continues for Gorgeous Gary as an angry Akbar keeps gazing over here at Frank Disick.
I'll tell you, I certainly want to look over my shoulder. You know, there's still some members of Devastation around, Mark. I don't mind fighting them in court. I don't want to fight them down here around ringside, that's for sure.
We feel always like we've got to look over our shoulder at the way things are going as both teams are involved in respective corners.
Oh, my goodness. Inside atomic drop. Sean Simpson, you see Steve and Gary Young slugging it out on one side. This thing has just been a slugfest. Bronco Lubitsch still not got control of it. They are fighting back and forth like crazy.
Steve Simpson locking up Gorgeous Gary Young. Manson has got Sean.
That's the first wrestling move I've seen, Mark, a front face lock. Oh, nobody home on that elbow. Steve Simpson way too fast for the Texas heavyweight champion, Gorgeous Gary Young.
Again, all four men involved here in our main event, which has really come at an unpleasant time after all of the absolute madness.
Oh, boy.
Look out, not again, please.
The Bloody Beast, Brooks behind him. Oh, my goodness, here we go again.
I'm getting a little tired of this myself. Oh, this is just out of hand. Akbar and Disick getting into it. I've never seen anything like this in all of my 9 years in this chair. Everything that goes on is ruined by Akbar and Devastation Incorporated. And this is an angry crowd. The gang up here at the expense of the Simpson brothers continues to get worse. We've already carried Eric Embry out. Almost had to carry Eric out, carried Percy out, so I'm trying to say. Eric helped out. Now it may be the Simpsons in this gang up. Here comes Eric Embry with a board. And he is going to town with that board. Head bandaged and all. We can't have any more of this on television. It's too violent. We'll be back.